Hello, welcome to Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist. Now with new joke technology. Hi, I'm G.D. Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist at large, but I'm losing weight. Welcome to Critical Joke Theory, episode 65. Now with new joke technology and open caption for the humor impaired. Fitness guru and deal-a-meal diet plan designer Richard Simmons died at the age of 76 in one day. The police say that there was no foul play and that he died of natural causes. There may not have been foul play involved in his death, but I am sure that there was some involved in his life. I'm not judging. Richard Simmons said, "I feel good. I'm grateful that I'm here and that I am alive for another day," in an interview published just one day before his sudden death. He last posted on X on Saturday morning and shared a sassy-looking photo of himself. Quote, "Hello, gorgeous. Please don't rain on my parade," close quote. The day prior, he thanked fans for their birthday wishes. Quote, "Thank you. I never got so many messages about my birthday in my life. I'm sitting here writing emails. Have a most beautiful rest of your Friday." Close quote. The next day, he died. Coincidence? Last week, the rapper Fulio died the day after his birthday. Prior to his death, Jones expressed excitement and gratitude about his birthday on social media, posting on X, quote, "God, thank you for allowing me to see another year and to celebrate another birthday," close quote. And God said to Fulio, "You're welcome. Is that all you want?" I think people need to stop fucking around on X. I'm canceling my X account before I have a birthday. I'm not superstitious, just super cautious. Dr. Ruth was a celebrity therapist whose grandmotherly charm and blunt honesty revolutionized public discourse on sex. She died at age 96. Dr. Ruth may have stood about crotch high, but she was a giant when it came to oral gratification. Dr. Ruth was trained as a sniper when she lived in Israel. She said that she never had to kill anyone. I'm sure that she could have blown a man away if she had to. And that's what a sniper calls a happy ending. Dr. Ruth said that when it comes to sex, the most important 6 inches is between the ears. That does not look like earwax. Actress Shannon Marie Dougherty has passed away at the age of 53. She starred in Beverly Hills 90210 and Charmed. Shannon was surrounded by her loved ones. Too many rich people are dying surrounded by loved ones. I'm beginning to suspect loved ones. All I'm saying is that if you're sick and rich, keep your loved ones far away. Actress Shelley Duvall passed away at the age of 75. She was known for her roles in Nashville, Time Bandits, and in the horror films The Shining, The Forest Hills, and Popeye. Okay, Popeye wasn't released as a horror film, but you can't tell me that it didn't scare the bejesus out of you. I can still hear that hideous in my sleep. Rest in peace, Shelley. I know I can't. Iconic actor, comedian Bob Newhart died at the age of 94 after a series of short illnesses. Wait, short illnesses? Long disease? Whatever happened to actual disease names? Bob Newhart was so damned funny. The Bob Newhart Show, Newhart, Big Bang Theory, and on and on and on. Newhart got noticed in stand-up for his one-sided phone call bits. He was absolutely brilliant. During his excuse me. Hello? Bob? Bob Newhart? What's going on? You're where? That can't be right. There must be a mistake. Well, put him on the phone. I can at least try. Jesus! Sorry, sure, I'll hold. Jesus? How did Bob wind up with you? Yes, I know he's funny. Sorry, fucking funny. I'm sure you're a great guy, Jesus. Who wouldn't want to be with you? But can he at least get a private room? What's the point of your father's house having all of those rooms if you have to share rooms? I know, but you'll see him at supper. No, the next one. I know he missed the last one. Rest in peace, Bob. And maybe The Rock can play you in your biopic. Lou Dobbs, the conservative political pundit and veteran cable TV host who was a founding anchor for CNN and later was a nightly appearance on Fox Business Network for more than a decade, has died at age 78. I remember when Dobbs used to pretend to be an independent who hated the Democratic Party and the Republican Party equally. Turns out, he just hated America. Tragedy was averted last Saturday surrounding a shooting in Butler, Pennsylvania. I'm not talking about the assassination attempt. That was bad, but it could have been disastrous if President Biden, shown here showing you how many jobs SEAL Team 6 has, gave a live unscripted interview afterward. All he had to do was make one slip and say, SEAL Team 6 had only one job. In a related story, President Biden has been diagnosed as having COVID. He is having some labored breathing, a runny nose, and an unproductive cough. He is also experiencing sharp pains in his back, caused by some knives. It's the Ides of July. A2 Dems? A2? Russia is finally retreated from the Black Sea as the Ukrainian Navy has proven to be a bit too much and Russia's losses at sea prove to be a bit too great. Russia is detaining citizens in Crimea as Russia looks to prevent details from the damages that Russia has suffered from leaking out. What? Russia is trying to stop news from getting out? We better get someone on this. A New Mexico judge has dropped all charges against Alec Baldwin in his involuntary manslaughter case. Judge Mary Marlowe Summer dismissed the case based on the misconduct of the police and prosecutors over withholding evidence from the defense. Who do they think they are? Trump-appointed judges? Senator Bob Menendez was found guilty on all counts Tuesday in his federal corruption trial. Menendez is going to appeal and is requesting that he gets Aileen Cannon for his judge. The jury deliberated for 13 hours over 3 days and 2 martinis. Federal prosecutors in New York alleged the New Jersey Democrat accepted hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes in the form of cash, gold bars, mortgage payments, and more in exchange for the senator's political clout and a portion of his soul. A small portion. He's a politician. He didn't have a big one to begin with. 3 New Jersey businessmen were also charged, along with the governments of Egypt and Qatar, who were the alleged recipients. 2 of those co-defendants, Wael Hannah and Fred Davies, were also convicted of all counts that they faced. Menendez's sentencing hearing is October 29th, and he could receive over 20 years behind bars. Just not gold bars. Judge Aileen Cannon dismissed the charges against Donald Trump in his Florida documents case. Justice may be blind, but Aileen Cannon is definitely dumb. On Monday, Judge Aileen Cannon, who was nominated to the bench by Donald Trump, threw out the federal case against the former president over claims that Smith was unlawfully appointed by Attorney General Merrick Garland because it was not first approved by the Senate. This decision flies in the face of years of precedent and decisions. So, Supreme Court-ish. Supreme Court Justice John Roberts was instrumental in creating special counsel regulations that were struck down by Judge Aileen Cannon in the classified documents case. Of course, that doesn't mean Jack Smith. I just wanted you to know that I knew that fact. Cannon, a Trump appointee, found the appointment of Jack Smith as special counsel to oversee Trump's federal trials unconstitutional. She also found a box with a piece of Trump's ear. Hint, hint. Special Counsel Jack Smith still has options to try to prosecute Donald Trump as classified documents cases, even after the federal case was dismissed by the judge and overseeing proceedings. Jack Smith is appealing, and he's appealing the decision. He could also ask to have Cannon removed from the case or refiled in another jurisdiction like New Jersey or D.C., since elements of the crime also took place in those jurisdictions as well. I mean, what state hasn't Trump crimed in? American journalist Evan Gershkovich was sentenced to 16 years by a Russian court Friday after he was found guilty of espionage in a case that his employer, the Wall Street Journal, condemned as a sham. Sham is Russian for Putin's justice. Gershkovich, 32, denied any wrongdoing in the case that he went to trial last month in the city of something I can't recognize or pronounce, around 15 months after he was arrested in the Russian city that I can't pronounce on espionage charges. When Gershkovich heard that Trump said that Trump could get Gershkovich free, he said it's not worth it. Vote blue. And finally, the RNC rambled nonsense continuously at their convention last week. The only newsworthy thing to come out of it is that J.D. Vance is officially the Republican nominee for VP. I am not sure, but I think J.D. stands for oppressed women, and his initials stand for Jello-like disposition, as he has been shown to take the shape of whatever mold he's put in. Vance was groomed by Peter Thiel to be a politician, and a few $1 million later, the investment looks to be paying off. Trump called for unity, then was called out for calling out to his sycophants to unite behind the same old lies. It is said that a sucker is born every minute. I might add that Trump suckers are coming back for seconds. Trump faked sincerity for 93 minutes during his 93-minute speech that he gave to accept the Republican nomination for president of 43% of the ununited of America. I'm G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist, now with New Joke Technology. Thank you for watching Critical Joke Theory. If you enjoyed it, please like and share it. And please check out Done Way Past Funny on YouTube, Knob TV, and Spark TV, and watch The Church of Last Resort, streaming live on Sundays on YouTube at 9 a.m. Eastern. Be safe out there, don't feed the crazies. Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist. Now with New Joke Technology.